It was good. It was good. It was good. You know, busy out here in LA. I mean,
Well, we want to thank you for stopping by the Jeffery Henderson Show and being a part of our wonderful show that we have here. And we just want to say thank you. We want to get all of our thank yous out of the way before we go into this great show with you. And also we have Brandon in the house, too, as well.
yes, yes. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. So, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about your career. Let's talk a little bit about how it all got started with you. You know what I mean? I mean, you have so much talent, and you've been working on your craft for a long, long time. Let's go back to beginning and tell me how all this worked out for you.
Well, actually, it started off like elementary. I used to do poetry, and I was a writer, and pretty much I would do poems and poetry at different church functions and stuff like that. And then I started taking up literature a lot in school, and I would do a lot of school functions, and so just kept doing the whole writing thing with the poems. And after that, I actually got involved in high school in writing for the school paper. So I used to do journalism at Mont Hills High School. Then I got into doing rap, I guess, doing the whole poems and music and everything like that. I got interested in doing rap music. But before then, I used to do singing. I used to take singing lessons and piano lessons. My father has been a musician for years, and that's all I can remember growing up is him traveling with different bands and playing the lead guitar. And he used to just travel all over, and so he definitely wanted me to be a part of music. So he got me involved in singing lessons and piano, and he just always wanted me to do something with music and, you know, follow with him. And I mean, here I am now, still doing music.
Still doing your thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's great. And let's tell all the audience out there, where are you from?
I am from San Jose.
So you flew in all the way from San Jose to be on our show, huh?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
See, I keep telling people, man, they come from everywhere to be on our show, man. We certainly appreciate you flying in on today. We know so much is going on with you, and it's beautiful weather out there, and we thank you so much for flying in and being a part of this show. And, man, you have 3 songs on today, huh?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So tell me the name of the very first song that we're going to play for you.
I gave you a song called Victoria's Secret. That's like my hit single that I am putting out now from my album.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about Victoria's Secret. They have a line out named Victoria's Secret. a real sexy line out named Victoria's Secret, huh? I can't even talk.
Yes, there is. A lingerie line out called Victoria's.
That's right. That's right. But anyway, let's talk about that song that you wrote, okay?
Okay.
And what inspired you to write that song?
Pretty much, wow, I had this incredible beat done by one of my great producers that I work with, Stone Beats, out in L.A., actually out here.
Uh-huh.
And we didn't really think, you know, he was saying, you know, different artists were looking at that beat, and they didn't know what to really do with it. And when I heard it, it just really, really, really stuck with me. And I said, you know what, I'm going to make a masterpiece out of that song. You need to give me that beat. And, you know, he was like, really, you could think of something? And I said, yeah. So I guess along the going to write the song, he, you know, gave me the beat, and I was actually listening to another musician's song, and they had like a real catchy.
Yeah, you know what? I know about that. Let's talk about that. This was like an answer back song to another artist song by the name of Ivan.
Yes.
Who had a song on MySpace called Victoria. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true, actually. It is.
You know, I got a chance to hear that song. I just going to see if you're going to tell me the truth. Hey, that's a pretty slamming song, though. I'm telling you. It's pretty slamming. It's not better than yours, in my opinion, but it's a slamming song as well. So talk about that.
I personally love the song. I heard, came across the song over on MySpace, and I was like, wow. And it was like during the time that I had got the music for my song. And, different things inspire me to write and to do things. And I loved his track. And I just pretty much, the name of the song was called Victoria. And he had like a whole storyline. And I'm a storyteller. And I pretty much got together and was like, well, you know what, that name Victoria kept ringing in my head when I was finna write my song. So it ended up being like a major part of my hook for my song. And I ran it across my producer, the one who made the beat, and he loved it. And he was like, wow, that is pretty catchy. So we just went ahead and did it. It was something different for me and my producer to do, is considering the music and a little bit out the box from what I'm used to doing. And we just wanted to put it out there and see what the public thought. And they ended up loving it, and it just ended up being a real hit for me. So, I had discussed it with the artist that did the first, Victoria song, and he pretty much, we laughed about it, and he said, pretty much is like an answer back to his version of the song. And, so you listened to both songs, you said?
Yeah, I listened to both songs, but you know what? I liked yours the best.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. I really loved how you did that. And so we loved it so much, we thought we would let the world hear it on today.
Yes, please do. I like to hear people's feedback on everything.
Absolutely. So you know what? Without any further ado, we're going to bring to you your song. And it's entitled Victoria's Secret by Suki Lee. That's how we do it on the Jeffery Henderson Show. Check this song out, and we'll be right back.
Stone Beats Productions. Walked in the room, saw his laptop on the floor. To my surprise, he was chatting with the whore. You won't believe all the nasty things I read, all the unfaithful things he said. Meet me at 10, my girl will be asleep at the new club in Palm Springs. Don't get me wrong, I don't normally cheat. Been a long time since I've been with a freak. P.S. Victoria, it's just you and me. I ran in the closet, threw on my freakum dress, looked up the address on MapQuest. I jumped in my ride, sped off in the night, stormed in the club, can't believe my eyes. She had blonde hair and blue eyes, and his hands were up her thighs. Why do men tell these lies? Victoria, I'm better than Victoria. 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 Grinding, dancing on the floor, he grabbed her close to fill her up some more. She wore a tight dress, you could see her thong. He bit his lip as if this turned him on. I can't think, I can't speak. I went to the bar, bought me a drink. Her eyeshadow was blue, her lipstick pink. Hot Topic boots, and they look cheap. How could this be happening to me? What did Victoria have, not me? I walked to them, grinding my teeth. Excuse me, bitch, can I cut in, please? He looked at me as if he was relieved. He screamed out, no, it's not what you think. Victoria wants you, not me. I met her tonight, so we can make three. Victoria, he wanted me and Victoria. 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 Sorry, baby, I'm strictly dickly. Sorry, baby, I'm strictly dickly. Sorry, baby, I'm strictly dickly. Sorry, baby, I'm strictly dickly.
Oh boy, that was hot. Welcome back to the Jeffery Henderson Show. That's how we do it on the Jeffery Henderson Show. That song was totally incredible. And man, Victoria's Secret. And that song was sung and wrote by Suki Lee. Hey, I like that, Suki.
You like it? I'm glad you do.
Yeah, that was really nice. You know what I mean? It had a lot of meaning to it. It was really nice. I mean, it had a lot of good lyrics. Let's talk about that right quick. What made you write that?
And like I said, if anybody gets a chance to check out you know, the version that the other artists did. They can check it out on MySpace if they click in Listen to Ivan and search. There's a song